we slay the princess again and again and again. Hang on, I didn't shut my door all the way. I'm an idiot. There we go. Wake up, slay the princess. Go back to sleep. Wake up, slay the princess. I mean, in the continuity of the game, it's wake up, slay the princess, die. Wake up, slay the princess, be stuck in an eternal void. Wake up, slay the princess, get murdered by the princess. Yeah, today we're gonna be slaying the princess again. For funsies. We got like 2 or 3 achievements last time. Does it tell me if we're... preferences? Does it tell me? That'd be good to know if it told me. Okay. Sad girl. Thank you, Stream Elements. Very cool. Yes, sad girl indeed. What am I doing? I wanted to see if there was a way to... Wait, A, Q. Oh, it has automatic saves? I didn't even know that. And quick saves. I don't think I did any quick saves. I didn't know there were automatic saves. Good to know. Me, every time I talked to this woman. Okay. I thought it would tell me somewhere where I got, like, what achievements I got. Apparently not. Apparently not. Hang on. Let's stare. Maybe if I stare longer. Come on, lady. Do your thing. Switch. Switch. If I just sit here, because I found this out last night, because I was just trying to end stream and talk, and then all of a sudden it switched. We're staring. Everyone stare hard at her. She'll move. I know your games, lady. Look and laugh. Ha 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 ha. Hang on, I'm gonna DM someone real fast. Or I'll just... Hang on. Oh, she's doing it! She's morbing! So pretty. Okay, we're good. Good. She was morbing. You know, sometimes if I was locked in a basement for a very long time, that's funny. I am just going to... No, I'm someone that's like, I can make her worse. I think it's funny when people are like, I can fix them. I can fix it. No, I will make them eternally worse and I'll love them the better for it. Keep clicking out the game. That's okay. Okay, I think we could just hop in. Should we hop in? Let's hop in. Let's get to slaying. Yeah, I saved you.
You're on a path,
We're on a path
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Princess.
You're here to slay her.
Okay, yeah, we know all that. Blah, 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 slay, slay, slay. Murder, murder, murder. What we doing? What we doing? What? Murder, woo! Literally.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. She's a princess. Regicide is fine, I believe.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Yeah. What if we just go in without a knife? I want to know. I kind of want to know. Hang on. Okay, yeah, off of their head. However, what happens? I just want to go in. We're just going to go diving in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp,
Who knows?
a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Too bad I didn't bring
Her
my
voice
knife.
softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Okay, that's a little simpy, don't you
Don't
think,
let it
Mr.
fool
Voice
you.
of the Hero?
It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Meh, 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 meh. Hi! Lie. Lying.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I'm not a good person.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Bro, I barely get to see my own face.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Princess.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Bro, I think I got a rizzer.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Oh, well, not really. You see,
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
sus, isn't it? Sus, isn't it? Yeah, let's just go examine the chains.
Only making this more difficult.
No, I'm not. You're making it difficult, Mr. Narrator Man.
Thank
Stinky.
you. Thank you.
Yay.
You're making a huge mistake.
Nuh-uh.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Thank you.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Tug, tug.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I can imagine it.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I could get a key. Let's go get a key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Nah.
They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
The eyes of pretty lady. Yeah.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Okay. I doubt it.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Okay, we did that before. She was very
She
weird
offers the
about it.
suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You
So
hear the click of a
I
lock
played this
sliding
last
into
night. I
place.
still haven't like finished it, but when I was like,
Is someone else here?
when I there was one where it was like, I'll set you free. And then she was like, okay, we have to cut her out. And like you start slicing her arm off, and she's literally just staring up at you with like no emotion while you're slicing her arm off. And then once you get through the bone, she literally just like goes and takes it off. And just like no nothing. Just there's nothing. And it's like, oh. Okay. That's not foreboding. If people are saying they can fix her, they might as well start with that, putting that hand back on. Let's go back. Hello.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
But now
I
we're
heard the
just
door
gonna
slam.
chill.
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
We're just chilling.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
It's okay.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Okay.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth
Yeah,
tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
I mean, I can ask her if it gives me the
Or
option
we could use
to.
it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm saving the princess.
Fine.
Save the princess.
Against
Yeah,
your
this
better
is it. This is
judgment,
the scene.
You place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's
This is
arm.
the scene,
just
but now
above
she has
the
blood on her
unyielding
mouth.
chain
But she
binding
just
her
stares
to
at
this
you like.
place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
How you doing, sweetie?
Her limb falls
Oh,
to
there
the
it goes.
ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
We didn't need that
She
anyways.
didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
We didn't need the arm.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours,
Yay.
blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Just so you know, I do have that bot. It's supposed to say that every like 20 minutes or something. Right? Something like that, just in case. Just in case someone comes in and is like, you need to do this. It's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I only got 2 endings out of like 1 billion.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't
Is it
just
gonna be
let her
like
escape
last time?
into
Is he
the
gonna
world.
make me murder her?
As the
He's
princess
making me
approaches
murder
the
her!
bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the
He's
blade.
doing it again. He's so mean.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
I know, it was very funny. I just wanted
What
to
are
be
you doing?
clear. No, why is he so mean to me?
Stop that.
I'm warning her. I love her.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
No! I don't
The
wanna!
princess dodges,
Oh, this is
stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I'm trying to get out alive with her!
The blade. Move the blade.
No!
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Yeah, I'm trying my best, lady.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Hey, he's just a
I'm
little bit.
sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Thank you.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake?
Yeah, look at her. She's so
Don't you
pretty.
start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
The narrator's really rubbing it in.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
She's fine. Hang on.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before
A
you
stab
bleed out.
wound is a stab wound. No matter how
I'm so
stab
sorry.
wound. Like, right? I mean, it's either
One
me
last
or
thrust
her. I
with
don't
the
blame
knife.
her.
Your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Damn.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And we die. The damsel. The damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at
Did
the
you?
end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
It's okay, we're on chapter
You're here
2
to
now.
slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm in the end of the world. Meh, 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 meh. Okay, no.
Don't you start grandstanding about morals.
Yeah.
The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I wonder what he's gonna say. Temporal.
Yes, he didn't
Oh,
approve
the
of us last
smitten.
time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about
We're
it.
in love now. Yay, love time.
Beloved?
Yeah.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
My beloved.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Okay, he's a little dramatic, but I appreciate his devotion. Okay, let's go.
A warning before you go any further.
Shut up, I'm in love.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I believe everything she
We
says. I'm in love
already
with her.
told you we're not playing along with your little game.
Yeah.
It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I think you like the sound of your own
I
voice.
do, but I also speak from the heart.
The narrative
My
is yapping.
passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
The task ahead, kissing the princess.
The interior of the cabin is clean
nice,
and elegant,
nice,
its
nice,
stone
nice.
walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I feel like that's how it usually
The
is,
blade
isn't it?
is your implement.
They always give
You'll need it if you want to do this
someone
right.
with immense trauma the chosen one ability. Should I... No, I don't want to... I'm not taking the blade. We're just going in. We're going in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming
Heck
in the
yeah.
dim twilight. But it's still a stone
Okay, we'll do it
basement.
live.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
And we're not slaying her because we love her.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
I'm here, my beloved.
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've
Yeah.
held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
We have to be over the top. It's...
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
He do be Delulu. A lot of the voices
You
are
walk down the
Delulu.
stairs
Oh my god,
and
look at her.
lock
She's
eyes with the
gorgeous.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Yeah.
You know she can't hear you, right?
Yeah.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely
She did get her
She
hand
could
back.
hear
Very
my
nice.
spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Of course I would come back,
Do
Millie.
you hear that? She said we're dashing.
I'm very dashing.
And she called us a hero.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Smitten is him, smitten is me.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before.
Wait, hang on. What did it say? Yes.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset.
Yeah.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
Yes, I can.
Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
I'll
This
do
is
what I want.
horrible. Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Yeah!
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yes, we're rescuing
We never
her.
saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
The voice of the hero is getting a little bit of sense. Smitten does have Riz. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? But yeah, I'm
Another
so
version
sorry.
of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
No, it wasn't. I'm trying to
That's
riz
okay.
the
You were
princess.
just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Look, she's so sweet. She's so sweet.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Hero, don't get
That's
sense. We don't
because
want
she's
sense here.
perfect.
Yes.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Oh,
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
shut up.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Violence. Okay. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Well, like, I don't want to.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
I mean,
What?
okay.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
She probably already
Why are
tried
you
that.
two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Ben.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I'm trying to riz the princess and you throw a tomato at me? I can't properly riz this woman with tomato on me. What happened after
You
I died?
died, and now we're talking.
Oh, okay, thank you. That really clears it up.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
I mean... I just wanted to know.
At least you're being honest.
I don't really care.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist.
Ka-ching!
The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
It's okay, I'll let you out, I'm sorry.
Me too. I don't care.
Okay, awesome. I think she
She
cared.
wasn't confused for long.
That's okay.
If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
Our beloved. I think I've said that before, so I'm just gonna rescue her. Man.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yeah, I can't do that
I
anymore.
would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest,
yeah.
I will end our life without a second thought.
Yeah!
You wouldn't.
If you do it to the princess, I'll kill
I
everyone in
would.
the room and then myself.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh, her
You
wrist.
approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked.
Damn, why didn't
I'll
she
be
do
damned.
that?
We're
She
doomed.
could have done that so much
I can't
earlier.
believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than
That's
that
what
of
I'm
a true
saying.
believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yay! Happy
The
ending!
princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
That's what I'm saying. She could have just slid it off.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our
The
side?
power of love.
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Shut the fuck up, narrator.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Smitten
She
really.
doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Classic woman. No decisions. I hate making decisions. I'm always like, oh, what do you want to do? And it's always like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And it's the endless cycle. Well, I was gonna say, I feel like Smitten literally like looked at the narrator and was like, maybe if you got some bitches on your dick. I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? There must
I
be
just
something
want to
you
make you happy.
She
Music
can't
got weird.
just want to make us happy.
Music got weird. Yeah, it doesn't. No
It makes
bitches.
sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Yeah, I'm getting a little concerned. I feel like we're getting a yandere ending. That's what I'm saying. I feel like we're getting a yandere. But what would make you?
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Girl, I'm getting nervous.
Is she broken? What's going on?
She's fine.
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
I want you to make me unhappy. I think she'd just kill me. Hang on, I need to keep going.
I just want to make you happy.
What's happening? She just like,
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but
Bro,
this
she's
isn't
abstracting.
right.
it's like an inside out.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
She's abstracting. We're in too deep.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Okay.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
I got the achievement and they lived happily ever after. Up there she goes. Into the soup. She's Sailor Mooning. You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No. She was our perfect match.
Shut up, Smitten.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Bro's always freaking out about the mirror. Just approach the mirror. Don't worry, bud. You're fine. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
The hero always
Yes.
stresses out.
I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
Preen?
Right?
Like a bird? The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Am I bigger? I got bigger last time I looked in. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I've withered? You've withered? What do you mean? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Fuck. What happened? What did I do? I just wanted to love her. I wanted to know what would make her happy. I wanted to love her. My damn flesh melted. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Hi, babes.
I
Missed
am a
you.
growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Well, I want her happy. I want her happy. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
You're right.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave
My
behind?
perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
You certainly said words, lady. You certainly said words. You keep your contradiction.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
I got a
I
small
am
brain. I
everything
can't handle big
that you
words.
have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many times you go back. Honestly,
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No, 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 no. I do want it all to stop. I don't want to have to keep killing her.
It will, in time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done. Know that I hold no malice for you.
Thanks, babe. I don't want to say I like killing stuff. Have we figured out?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, my awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of self-knowledge.
I was thinking about this last night. How, like, frustrated do you think the artist, or artists, I don't know how many artists they had for this, but, like, that's a lot of hands to draw. I hate drawing hands. Like, it's a lot of hands to draw, and then they had to make a move, and, well, it's kind of like the, like, picture animation. You're right, I don't think I've ever met anyone that actually enjoyed drawing hands. They're not gonna tell me. She's not gonna tell me how many more vessels I need to bring. Do you still not care?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences.
Yeah.
You have your responsibilities, and I have mine.
Okay. I think we'll just go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Okay. Well, that never ceases to scare me. I think it's just because it's so sudden after she's done talking. Bring the
You're
deconstructed
on a
damsel
path
to her.
in the woods, and at the end of that,
Let's just go to the cabin. Get in there.
you make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Okay, how do we want to do this? Right there?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and
You know what I'm gonna do? This is gonna hurt me, I think. I think I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do what I did the last time. Murder always good, absolutely. I think what I want to do is we're gonna go in without the knife, say we're gonna save you, and then the second time around we're gonna kill her. So like, if it lets me.
the door to the basement creaks.
Wait, really?
You're only making this.
Okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement. You make your way to the bottom of.
Or do we want to slay her now? You know what? You're right. Let's slay her now. Let's slay her now.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back.
Yeah.
Finally,
Kill.
the wound drives her to the ground.
Okay, now I'm sad. Now I'm sad.
There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
I'm sad.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
I'm sorry, my love.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
Apologies, milady. She do be strong.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
I mean, why would she be?
It's an act.
I'm just a
She's
chilly.
wounded
I'm just
and
a-
unarmed.
I'm just a
There's
dude.
nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure.
Hang on 1 second. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Oh, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I said that wrong. Thank you for the follow, Bushaka. Bushaka Khan. I did it. Bushaka Khan. I did it. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I had a phone call. Bush, okay. I don't know. I always try to say the full name. Bush. Awesome. Okay.
Don't waver now.
I'm wavering.
As you ready your blades to
She's my
deliver
friend.
a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
They were asking if we were hanging
Your
out, and
knife
I was
cuts
like, I
into her
thought you were
again,
doing a raid
and
today.
again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
my god!
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
Oh yeah, she's strong.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
Yeah. Power.
We can still turn this around.
Now we're finishing
You
this
steel
job.
your
We're
resolve
murdering.
and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive,
That's okay.
but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? What is about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job.
Wow, really positive, Mr. Narrator.
You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you.
Rah!
The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop. Neither you nor the princess is able to go any further.
Damn.
You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
Bro, on street?
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a
Oh, well,
friend.
now I feel really
but
bad.
you were just another monster, weren't you?
I'm sorry.
Silence, as the room starts to get fuzzy around you.
Bro, she's gonna be really
You've paid
angry
a
next
terrible
time around.
price. But you've saved us all. It's over.
Sorry.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Yes, ma'am.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. We died. The witch. Oh, we fucked up. We fucked up so hard. Guys.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm scared.
You're here to slay her.
I wonder what voice we're getting
If
today.
you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Why am I
I
hearing
can
it?
assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life
The
after
blame
dying,
need
and the two of
advantage.
us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards
Opportunist.
close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
I'm worried. She's gonna be spooky. Right, let's go. Cabin time.
A warning before you go any further.
A warning before you go any
She will
further.
lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Do you want to try to trick her again, though? What if we're like, I'm here to help you, m'lady? I don't think we can. I think we're gonna walk down. She's gonna be like, I fucking hate you.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a
Mud.
pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take the blade this time. Let's go.
You take the blade from the shelf, It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Well, yeah.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
Yeah! Why am I, like, going down the stairs, like, waving it around?
That's not actually a bad idea.
Yeah, what the hell? I've just been, like, going down. I have a knife! Okay, let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
So the mirror, you really don't even get to the... It is very creepy, but it's very cool at the same time. The mirror does the same thing kind of every time. Because you can't actually look into it, and the narrator can't see the mirror. So like he's like, you're stupid, there isn't a mirror there, it's just a wall. And then you go to touch it to like swipe the mirror off so you can look into it, and it disappears. So, it's pretty much been the same. I did it the first couple times when I played last night. But now I'm just kind of like, if it's gonna be the same thing every time with the mirror, I might not click on it. But yeah, that's what the mirror does.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
The word maw is
The
so
air
funny.
smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
It's murder time.
Her voice
Murder
skitters
time.
up from below.
Maw.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not nasty.
You are. You're a wretched little thing.
How mean?
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
I didn't do nothing.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough.
Does she,
Maybe we
Mr.
can talk our way out of this
Opportunist?
whole situation.
Does she?
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss.
I'm waiting for the option to kiss the princess, to be fair. What's she look like today? Look at her, she's so cool
Descend
looking.
the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom.
Hi.
She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
Nuh-uh.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
I don't know.
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Yeah.
Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Narrator, get with the program.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Oh my god, are you stupid?
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning.
He a little
Well,
slow,
you seem
yeah.
to be great at it.
He's got the
So,
spirit.
you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now. so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can
Let's
find a
chat
middle
her up
ground
a bit.
where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Let's just chat her up. Let's just flirt a little.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I do? Hang on 1 second. I didn't realize how annoying that would be for the chatbot. I'm not used to it. Call time, 5 minutes. And then this one will be 20 minutes. Save. Boop. Okay. I have a tongue! Okay. Sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you or not for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right? I get the sense that you're not. I'm an empath. I'm getting the feeling that you're mad at me. Can't bygones be bygones? Jeez, like we both died. I'm an empath. Look, I know things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than the both of us at work. We should team up. Yeah, I'll do the we should team up. Well, no, I should murder her. Give her the blade. Leave her in the basement. Go all in on romancing her. Give her the blade. I'd like to be straightforward with my intentions. I didn't care for how you treated me last time, so I think you might be a danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now. Okay, I want to see what she says up here. I'm getting the sense you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back?
Yeah.
You'll have to try harder than that.
I'm pretty funny, I think. You'll have to try harder. I'm sorry?
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Yeah.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Thank you.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
I'm actually not a monster, I'm a ghost. But thank you, I appreciate it. Well, can't we just, like...
You were the one who stabbed me in the back when I was still in chains.
Well...
A dirty little thing like you doesn't get to decide when all is fair.
Dirty? I shower. You don't look like you've showered in a while. How are you gonna call me dirty? A little brain. That's what I got.
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
Maybe a little.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Maybe I should give her the knife.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
Only a potential backstabbing.
She
event.
needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do.
Okay.
We won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember?
I don't trust her.
Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's gonna stab us in the back. I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing.
See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
I know narrator is kind of a bitch. Okay, let's see. So we're at an impasse. Neither are you can't trust each other.
Just because I'll never trust you doesn't mean I won't use you to get what I want.
Okay. I'm getting the vibes.
The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please.
Beast?
But it insists I stay where I am.
Beast. Just a
If
little
I'm to
guy.
leave, I'm to leave with you. And you alone.
Okay. Okay, so there's give her the blade, leave her in the basement, slay the princess, or just slay the princess. Okay, listen. I want to know what's gonna happen if I give her this knife. you know,
You can't be serious.
I'm serious.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote.
No.
The blade is
want
one
to.
of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her.
Yes, I can.
What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
You're
do
all
I.
vetoed.
I abstain?
I abstain.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Wah, wah, wah. This isn't a democracy. Yeah, this isn't a democracy. Don't do it. I'm
You're
giving
going
her
to
the
get
blade.
everyone
I
killed. You
need
know
to
that,
know what
don't you?
happens. I need to know. I'm so
Of course
curious.
you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
Here you go.
She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
It's all I got.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
I don't know.
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the
It
chains
just
fall
slipped
from
off.
the princess's wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
Yeah.
A woman after my own heart.
It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now.
A woman after my own heart. Bro, even the opportunist
Luckily
is
for
a
us,
simp.
you're not her.
There's always a simp
Oh,
voice.
we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count.
But,
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
okay. Are we gonna kiss?
What do you think happens now?
She's so cute. I love this design. She's so cute. The little... is so cute. What do you think happens now? I feel like you're going to kill me. Yeah, you're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. Wait, why are you... Stop simping for the princess so hard! Stop it! Are you the smitten voice? It personified? I know she's pretty. We did already give her the blade. You're so real for that. But I want to see my options. Remain silent. If you're like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me. The tomato? Really? Might as well commit to it. The tomato? Ben already threw his tomato at me today. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this. That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it. So, oh, I'll say it's her time to choose. Hello, Ender. Welcome.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
Okay, you can kill me. I'm just kind of chilling here.
And then
Thank
she
you.
buries the blade in your heart.
She did it. She did it.
What?
She...
No, come on, that's not right.
Wait, it's pretty right. It's in my
Told you.
chest.
I told you this is what she was going to do.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
Thank you. Murder.
I did it. I got you. You.
I don't think she feels
The
better.
princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
We can't overpower her no
Why?
matter what, so it's
Why
just
did
kind
you
of
let
a.
me do this?
I didn't.
But you don't have the strength to
I mean, I
respond,
don't know. I
nor
thought
do
you
have
wanted
the
that.
time.
I think I made her sad.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
And we die. Chapter 3.
You're on a path in the woods. She stabbed us. She actually stabbed us. Of course she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which, I might add, I voted against.
I am fully
But the
okay
whole
with it.
point was that she wasn't supposed to do that. The whole point of giving her the blade was to break the cycle of violence, and she just killed us anyway.
She just killed us anyway.
I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us though, right? We're back here, which means that everything's fine, or fine adjacent.
Fine,
Maybe she won't be as keen to
adjacent.
betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. Maybe that's all it'll take to show her that there's another way to do things.
Maybe she'll love us this time. She probably will. She seemed
You
really,
know, maybe you're right.
really
In which
broken up
case,
about
I
that.
suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? Like that changes anything. We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll find a way to turn us against each other.
Yeah.
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually.
Bro's a certified yapper.
Sure. Twice.
Oh, thank you, Stas. Thank you for
Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned.
Yeah.
You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Oh, right. What are we doing? This place is different. It keeps changing. We're going to free her. We're even now. I'm sure she understands that, but we can see what she has to say for herself when we get to the cabin. I hope you don't think I'm planning on freeing her after she stabbed me in the heart. Screw the cabin. What happens if we just leave? You seem to be taking the whole looping thing in stride. It's been good. How has your day been? I saw you were streaming Pokemon earlier. Did that go well?
Wonderful.
Place is
If the
different.
woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is
Awesome.
slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading.
I mean, this doesn't look like a terrible
Someone's in the
forest to be
know.
in.
I've had enough of these annoying little secrets. If you want us to do this,
I
you have to let
am
us
very
in on your game
excited.
already. All of your game. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
I need to get back to posting like YouTube shorts and TikToks and stuff, because that helped at least show people stuff, and people would come over and check it out at least. So I know that helps, but it's hard to sit down and edit sometimes. What are we saying? We're gonna free her. Or even now, I'm sure she understands that. Yeah, I want to see what
Yes.
she says.
Good. Playing both sides.
Yeah.
That's what smart people do, and you're the smartest in the room.
I'm so smart.
I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides if people can hear you doing it. Buddy,
That
you're
also
thinking
helps.
in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right, and I'm pretty sure the one making the choices gets that.
Just streaming helps too, because people
in
just be
the
like, "What's
plan.
going on?" And then they're like, "Wow,
Trust
she's
in
done."
what plan?
And the tomatoes are back. Great.
The decider's plan.
Oh my God,
Sure, we
Stas,
don't
please.
know what the plan is yet, but that's part of the whole trusting thing, isn't it? A good leader knows how and when to keep things secret, and sometimes a good leader even knows to keep things secret from himself. Sure, we'll see what she has to say for herself, but don't forget that whatever she says is likely just as much lies as what he's been telling us. We should keep our cards close to our chest.
Let me kiss the
If I were you, I'd
princess.
remember what she's done. You know how dangerous she is. And you should know that someone like her shouldn't be let loose upon the world.
Ah, no! No, the tomatoes! I've been attacked. No! Ketchup time. 3 tomatoes all at once.
What do you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, and it's especially bad for the world. The more times you run through this, the more likely it is that you'll fail. You've already failed twice.
Hey, I'm trying
So
my best
you
here.
knew this could happen.
I'm trying my best here.
Theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it.
Great! Not even he really seems to get what's going on. If the guy who goes around acting like he knows all the rules doesn't even know how this works, what's the point in listening?
Listen.
Then we can all move on and forget what I said about failure. It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance to pull this off and save the world. My world, at least. It sounds like you've probably doomed a couple of others already.
Wait. Gotta do what you
I
gotta
need to
do.
stop talking. Think happy thoughts.
Happy, happy, happy. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Okay, let's go to the cabin. Cabin time.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of
Alright,
the
have a
cabin.
good rest.
I
Thank
think
you
it's
for
clear where
stopping
everyone
by.
stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one too.
There's thorns.
Ignore him, he's just talking
What's
for
this?
talking's sake.
The
My
thorn.
position is the only one that matters. You know what you have to do.
Play a game for $5? Maybe. What game? I don't know if I have $5.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine...
Alright.
Wait, this isn't right. There's
Have a good
supposed to be a
rest.
pristine blade.
Oh, no
Why
pristine
isn't there
blade.
a pristine blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
She might.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it...
Let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her.
Yeah.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how
Nah.
this is supposed to
I
work.
think we're fine.
Of course we don't get to make a choice about the blade. Every single time we come back here, something has to be different.
What's interesting is yeah, it's interesting that the flowers are red, considering really the only color in the game has really been the blood. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, why didn't you mention the mirror?
I didn't mention a mirror because there isn't a mirror.
There's a mirror.
But he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right?
Ugh. I'm rubbing my back. Owie.
Yeah, it counts for something.
That felt weird. Swish, swish.
He's either
Blind.
a liar or he doesn't hold all the cards. But I think we already knew it had to be one of those.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror?
Must be.
I promise you there isn't a mirror and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
No. Let's go to the mirror. I see a mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent.
Okay.
Might as well take a look while we can. There's nothing else to do here now that the knife has been taken from us.
My knife. No.
You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough. Figures.
Figures.
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Okay. Enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below.
Let's go.
The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
Alright.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
After I kissed the princess.
I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much. Yet you still want us to keep going. They're only thorns. I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure you'll manage.
Damn, fine.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I?
I'm sorry.
We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't know either. Maybe a kiss. I want to figure a way out of here. I never really choose to come here. I want to free you, I mean it. I just want to talk, really
I
talk.
think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave.
That's
So
what I'm
come
saying.
down and talk. It's not like I
Dolly
can stop
Kisses
you.
the Princess 2024.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. The space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all,
We have to help
encased in
her.
a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
I'm about to cry, bro.
I want to trust you.
I know we've had our differences.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
Okay, that's understandable. I'll wait.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
I feel like really bad. That looks very painful.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Was that wrong?
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
You're so true.
She's right. There's nothing left to say.
So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
I'm letting her out, bro. You can chill out. I want to.
Careful with that one. He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he is. But it does feel like we're stuck until we do something. If there's even anything to do besides make things worse.
This is my enemies to lover arc.
We're not making things worse. I think she wants to trust us. Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Turn around and leave, turn around. Okay, those are all turn and leave. Reach for the bite.
You reach towards
I
her
wanted
bloody
to ask her, I
hands,
took it.
laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
Okay.
I'll be damned. She really gave it to us.
Yeah, duh.
Feels like it's been so long since we've held real power in our hands. I wonder what we should do with it.
Let
We
her
free
go.
it, obviously. It's the right thing to do.
Yes.
I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides, it would really stick it to him to free her.
Exactly. Screw the narrator.
Hear me out. We slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Bruh.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
No, I don't wanna.
We've all said our piece. Now it's time to make our move. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
Yeah, I should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
I mean it. I mean it. Bro, that'd be so fucked up. Cut her
Yes,
free.
what a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her?
Yeah.
You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
Yes, I
I
can.
can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Oh, Corn,
Even if he'll
you
stick a
missed
knife
it.
in our
I
back
got
as soon as he has the
um,
opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side. At least that gets him to shut up for a while.
I got the decaying damsel, or the
See?
disintegrated
We're all
damsel
friends here,
one.
united in our actions and intentions.
Crazy girl. I got crazy
Yeah,
girl ending.
united. But the other one has a point. If it keeps you quiet, sure, we're all friends. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart.
I don't blame her,
You're
bro.
not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade. Is that really all you've got, threatening us with an accidental misstep? I expected more from you.
Yeah, loser.
Our blade didn't even waver when he said that. Yeah, you're right, he's a bit of a nobody, isn't he? Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Okay, opportunist boy.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Yeah. Gotta make it up to you.
She smiles,
Free the
her
titty.
hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really,
No,
that
I'm
the same
hitting on you.
thorns
Flash
so
me a titty
graciously
bitch.
allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out. You're getting desperate, aren't you? Even more proof that you can't actually do anything to stop us.
True. That too. She should probably take that
We cut
off.
through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Does this matter? I'm gonna come into it.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they
She's so pretty.
yield.
She's so pretty.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me?
You're right.
What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
It's making me go in this fucking infinite
It
loop.
feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own game
Yeah,
at
enemies
last.
to lovers, for
I
real,
don't
for
care
real.
what happens now. That's all I've wanted. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
No, my god.
We've already made our decision.
Yeah, I don't want to kill him now. We're leaving.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we?
We're gonna kiss.
And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
I'm trying to shoot them too. Step into your freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
Yay!
What do we do now?
We could kiss.
Where's everything going?
We could kiss. Wait, kiss before it all goes away. No.
Why is it so cold?
Wait, no, kiss me. Kiss, please. No, no. Bro. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. My kiss.
She's gone. Where did she go?
My kiss!
Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why? What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
It feels so much worse now.
You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy.
Yes, I can. Bye.
So you're the real puppet master here? Can't believe I tried to help you.
Well, that's mean to say I'm the puppet master. I'm fucking stuck in here. I just have to look in this mirror all the time and see myself going crazy. You approach the mirror. Oh, oopsies. Gaze into reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Alright, what are we seeing today, boys? What? You've unraveled? What's happening to me? I've grown, I've unraveled, I've withered, I've bloated. I think I bloated too. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin. Approach. Hi, babes. How are you?
There's
Oh,
a world
my
beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are frail and impermanent. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Oh, thank you for pinning that. I do have it set to continuously, say it, but thank you. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart.
Oopsies.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Do you know what's gonna happen when you awaken?
No. The point of awakening is to find out.
Oh, okay, my B. When you send me back, I'm not. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one? That's a good question.
No. Their
Yeah.
minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new.
Hello,
Do you think your
Armageddon,
narrator
see you.
lives in the spaces beyond?
That's what I'm saying. That's the vibe I was getting when I realized that the voice of the hero didn't mean my voice. Because me choosing these is the voice, is me. And then the voice, you always start off with the hero's voice, and then you get other voices as you continue through the worlds. Just wait till the climax. The what? The what? The what? The climax? What? Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, their minds are empty, existent because... He doesn't. I'm gonna kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. Yeah, I know for
I
a
am on
fact.
the cusp of my awakening.
Okay.
Perhaps you are on the cusp
Thank
of
you for
yours.
stopping by. Hope you have a good sleep. Good morning. I'm on the cusp of awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours. Well, how many more vessels are you bringing?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Really? Just one? Wait.
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Oh, cat time. What happens if I stay?
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Okay. There is no waiting forever.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Okay.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. Wait, it's the last one? I'm assuming there's probably... Bring the thorn to her. I'm assuming that...
You're on a path in the woods.
Shut up. There's more. Yes, it's a redeem. It's a channel, an aquarium pebbles redeem, my channel points. So I get to, you can make me a cat for 5 minutes. I know there's more endings than just the one But wait, there's more. I feel like there's more than just the ones I've gotten, right? Do I have to keep playing after? I feel like I have to. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I just gotta get there.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
One day I'll remember that is salad. One day.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty.
What are we doing? Are we taking the blade or are we just going in? We already... I'll just take the blade.
You take the blade from the...
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
It's certainly helpful, honestly. Maybe I'll remember next time.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Yes!
Don't you dare.
I'm gonna.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very...
So I have seen that dialogue before, okay.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Clang, 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 clang.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Okay, so...
Oh, have you decided what...
Yeah, so... Oh, I never decided... No, did I try to do that? I think I tried to do it and it locked me in. I think it just locked me in here.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Nuh-uh.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Okay.
And if you don't,
I'm sorry.
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
The right one. I made my choice of locking her
I
in the
know
basement.
you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
I think
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
Nuh-uh.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
It's... No, we're
You'll be
sticking
the
the plan
death
and
of all
locking
of
her
us, but
down
fine.
here.
Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Except not the narrator. I want a different man because the narrator
Okay.
sucks.
We can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Why don't you come down here and let me suck your
It's
cock,
not
pretty
like
boy?
this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece.
Okay.
I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Okay.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Apologies, m'lady.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Oh, she won't.
No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster. Or ignore her and go to sleep. Sleepy time.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
Good night. Nap time.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Ruh-roh.
The ruckus has stopped,
Ruh-roh,
and
Raggy.
the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken,
No, it's a
and
door.
the
It's
table
not a door.
shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You're welcome, Queen.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet,
Toesies.
and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course.
Whose side are
But
you
I have a
on?
duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Yes, ma'am.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Oh, interesting.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
She looks like
What a
she's doing
shame.
the Kubrick stare.
If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Okay.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
1,
I'd
2,
say better luck next
3.
time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
Is it?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
Did I fuck it up?
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark,
And you
and
die.
you die.
Yeah, but there's a chapter 2. Yeah, the nightmare. Oh, the nightmare. Oh, no, the nightmare. Oh, no. Maybe.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a
Maybe
cabin.
I fucked up.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What voice do we get this time?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it.
We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Am I not getting another voice?
Shh. What if
Paranoid.
he hears us?
I fucked up.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Ah! I want him to just be like, ah!
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
World to save. Okay. Big
A
yawn.
warning. before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
I got hit with this
The
sleepy all of a
interior of
sudden.
the cabin is
I haven't
plain,
eaten much
the
today though, that
smooth
might
wood
be
of the
it.
walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
I don't know.
A pristine blade stands between you and the open,
I might
inviting
end it once
basement
we,
doorway.
if it truly is
The
like
blade is your
the
implement.
end of like
You'll
this
need it if you
run
want to do
after
this
I give her
right.
the next perspective, I might end it
on.
there just because I'm
What
a
happened
little
to the
tired.
door? There was a door here last time.
But if there's,
It's just an empty frame.
if it really is,
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting.
if it
Can't you
isn't
feel her
the
eyes on us?
end, quote unquote end, we'll probably do another like.
I'm going to need
cycle.
all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has
Only
not
one more.
already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it. Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Oh, I
She
didn't.
knows that we're here. Calm down.
I'm glad you said that
Maybe
because
the
I
three
did
of you
not
just
fucking
think
notice.
everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I was killed by the princess, bro.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this. You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Mm-hmm.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Okay. Should we take the... yeah. Maybe? What? No,
Should
let's
have
just
taken
go.
the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper.
Nah. I couldn't remember if I took it last time, but then I
You
remember we
cross
just
over
kind of
the
kept her in there.
threshold and onto a series of isolated steps,
Oh, they're
suspended in
blinking at us.
darkness.
Big
More
yeah.
eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood.
Flesh and
If the
blood.
princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Of course I came back. We're best
Okay,
friends.
we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
I'm going to talk to her. We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Nemrider seems I think I can do it. I don't know why you're... I have to do... I don't know what I have to do.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I wanted to see. I wanted to see what would happen. Let's try it.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Yay!
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge,
Yeah,
you find
it's a
yourself
lot.
between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
I mean, that goes without saying.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
Ooh, I could go for some Olive
I
Garden.
wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Okay. Go back the way I came.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there.
Awesome.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh no.
I told you I was going to find you.
Oh no.
As the princess
Oh,
approaches,
oh,
your
hi.
legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow.
Hi, princess.
This
She's
is
a
it,
baby.
isn't it?
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
No.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! Think!
There is no.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
What do you mean?
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Oh.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate.
Oh,
It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
that's horrific.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt
You got
me
this,
some more?
paranoid.
You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm sure.
Heart, lungs, liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
You can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Heart, lungs,
I guess
Oh
not.
well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
I love this
She isn't
design.
attacking us. Lungs. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Well, how am I supposed to kill this bitch?
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen.
Maybe I should have brought the knife.
That isn't my fault.
Maybe I shouldn't have turned around. You know?
It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you? Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? What happened after you killed me the last time? I was in here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just leave you. I can't just let you leave. You're a lunatic, you know that, right?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me and then...
Heart, lungs,
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
liver,
I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Liver,
Okay.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuance.
Liver,
I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it.
Squeeze! Like an
I'm going to
orange.
make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Okay.
The world needs fear.
Oh my god, that
doesn't
would
it?
spin.
Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
Bro, she's giving me Junko and
Don't
Ashina
worry,
vibes right
I'll
now.
make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
liver,
Damn. Alright.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Salad, how was London? Are you back?
liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
We could be friends.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Of course I am, my love.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Remain with your nightmare.
nerves, heart.
Okay.
What? No!
Yes!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
She's so pretty.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and,
Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
But she's so pretty. I do whatever she wants.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
Nerves.
Yeah, let's go.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use
I don't
it.
think I could, even if I did.
But we don't.
Nerves.
We've already made our choice.
Nerves. Heart. We can still grab it on the way out.
No, we can't.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Yeah, jeez.
Right. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart.
Let's go, princess.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it?
Yes.
At least it's a choice.
Nerves.
That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Nuh-uh.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
I'm trying my best.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there.
Okay. I don't
The
think
princess
I really need
reaches
to
the
do
top of the stairs and taps on the door.
that. Let's go.
Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open.
Let's go.
Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side.
No, it's not. I
You can
don't
still
see.
make this right.
I do not
You can
see.
still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet.
Nah.
There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options.
Bro's shutting me down.
Are dangerously low on those right now. Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit?
No.
Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive. Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I?
Oh, shut up, paranoid.
Heart, lungs, liver.
There we go. Back with me where you belong.
Yay!
I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me.
Heart,
It's better for you that you didn't.
liver.
Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
Coolio.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again.
Yeah.
Guess we're not stabbing her in the back.
I never planned on it.
I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
And now you open the door.
Let's go!
There's nothing else for us to do.
Step into the world.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed it.
Bye, narrator. I don't like you.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
Okay, babes.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
Bye, princess. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. Again.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
It's okay.
It's calling us. And not in a good way.
I like to see what the other voices say.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Can we trust you?
Yeah. You approach the mirror. Gaze into the reflection. Am I okay now? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I am nothing at all. Is that a crow? But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it, a figure faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. It looks like a crow. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh.
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Okay. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design.
Okay.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Okay. Ay, ay, ay.
I'm aware, and if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Well, I'm trying to pick my questions carefully, bro.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet.
Okay.
You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Alrighty. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation? Do you have anything to say for yourself for all of this hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Okay. Do I got like 3 more questions?
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you.
Okay.
Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either.
Okay.
Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
Well, when I killed her easy peasy the first time, I was in oblivion. I just sat in the cabin, so you're a beastie.
Light, burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life, forever.
Well, that's not good.
There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
There's so many questions!
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
I know, right? Run out of questions! That's the achievement I just got.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Bye.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
Bye. Bye, Stinky. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Uh-oh. Is this like... Oh! Oh, damn. Damn. Look at
I
this.
can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Hi.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Yeah. I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
You know what this reminds me of? The Junji Ito story Tomi. Just all the same women naked, just kind of causing chaos. They're not causing chaos here, obviously, but you know, if you've seen the story, you know what I mean.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Yeah.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Okay.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Don't you have a say in all this?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict. Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
But us. Huh. Yeah, I'm letting her go.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Okay. Free myself. Rah! Rah! You fall into yourself. Okay. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything is here except for her is you. Everything here except for her is you. Okay. Can't freaking read. Oh, yeah. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a I didn't dream that. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. Yeah, we are no longer just on a path in the woods, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Oh my god, can we kiss now? Can we kiss? Take her hand. Can we kiss? All at once, the unyielding tension breaks, and we kiss. Alright, I'm on an acid trip. You are free and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
It is! I'm looking through a kaleidoscope. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. So what happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Bro, you wanted me to slay her when she looked so cool? This is the coolest freaking design ever. Step into the infinite! You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist, and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no endings, only new beginnings. Awesome! Alrighty. Me neither! I don't know what just happened. But honestly, a vibe. Okay, that was really, really good. I want to play it again to see what other, because I think there are more, there has to be more quote-unquote perspectives that I didn't get, so I'd love to play it again. Oh, they had a lot of alpha tasters. Wow. But yeah, this was so good. This was so good. What? Oh, I got the achievement. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Ours. Thank you so much for playing as an expression of our gratitude. Here's the track order. Order for the special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Oh, that's so cute. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Can I? Hang on. Current screen. There we go. Yeah, I wanted that. And H again. Okay. Alright. Join our mailing list, join the subreddit, follow us somewhere else, make your playlist. There are other games that return the main menu. I guess you're gonna return the main menu. Okay. Awesome. I love this. I love this so much. Definitely gonna play it again. I'm gonna check out what other perspectives it. Thank you for the Gibby goodness. Jeez. Yikes. Why can't I have a moment of peace? Anyway. Oh god. Yeah, I'm going to go on the Steam page and I'm gonna check out like what if I missed any perspectives and stuff, and we'll probably definitely play this again sometime so that I can get those other perspectives. Maybe I'll play it in my off time since I did technically finish. But yeah, this was so good. This was literally so good. I'm like, oh goodness. The art was amazing. The character design of the princess and all of her different craziness. So good. So good. Even this, just the like switch and when you're just sitting on the menu screen, that's awesome. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here since we did technically finish the game. Maybe I'll play it again just for funsies. This was just, oh my god, I don't want to be a loser and keep saying how good it was, but like, it was so good. I love games like this. I love things like this. It's just so awesome. Like, oh, just so good. So yeah, we're gonna end stream here. So thank you everyone who joined and hung out. I super appreciate it, hanging out and goofing with me. Me talking about kissing the princess constantly. I love it. So I do the VOD of the when we played last night is up as well. If you missed that, you might not want to watch a whole ass VOD. I understand that. But yeah, and we might play this again sometime for funsies. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. Super appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.